And welcome once again to another episode of Stu Ham Productions presents
J&M, Solve the World.
Alcohol Review.
I am James.
And I am Matt, and with us in his J&M Solve the World shirt, the one, the only, Andy.
Thank you for the crickets. It just ain't the same without crickets. I love it here.
Now, if you're wondering why I am so much shorter than these two, I am shorter, but I've actually got to sit down and prop my leg up because, I fucked my knee up pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. But I think we've covered that on the podcast or two, but you're fresh out of surgery now.
Yes. And what better way to help numb the pain than some of Grandpappy's cough syrup?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight.
We're not doing cough syrup, though.
No.
What do you have for us tonight, Matt?
Tonight, we have something that we've never done.
Yep.
Something that has a little bit of...
We've never done on the podcast.
We've never done. There's at least one thing I've got here that I've never seen.
Right.
But a place that some of our ancestors may or may not have come from. Yours, I know. Mine, I don't know. Yeah. But tonight, and I know we've said no name brands, but we've got Guinness. Let me see. Yep. We got Guinness. And then we have Harp. And last but not least, we have Smithwick's Red Ale.
Basically, what we mean by we've never done is we've never done those other two that you just mentioned, and we've never done a beer review.
That is correct.
On J&M Solve the World.
But, there's always,
So, where should we start?
I mean, let's start with the one I think all have tasted probably.
I never tasted no Guinness.
Never had no Guinness?
Nope.
Okay.
No, sir.
Well, here you go. This
All right.
will pop your cherry.
Ooh. Would you? Y'all just get a sound. Oh. Sorry about that. Hey, I just, my bad.
Did you drop them?
No.
No, I swear, officer, I didn't pee myself.
No, sorry about that. My bad. It was, the box was standing up, and I finally get it out, sit it down, pop it open, grab, one of this one, one of that one. So
we got this today.
It's my fault. That spewed on him. I didn't realize it was going to do that, or I'd have told him, it was standing up.
Well, okay.
Pulled it out.
To be fair, Guinness, as we know, is a...
As a rule?
No, is a nitro beer.
You're going to have to explain that to me.
So inside this can... Mm-hmm. is like a little cylinder, and it's filled with nitrogen.
Okay, so
it keeps the beer fresh. It
gotcha.
It is the world's first nitrogen beer, and it's been made in Ireland since 1959.
I think we ought to explain what all three of these beers have in common and what we bought them as. It was
an Irish pub pack.
Yeah.
and it's 5 of each, and there's actually may try it, may not. I don't know if we'll do it on the podcast, but they do a half and half, and it's half Harp, and then you take a spoon, you flip it over, and you pour Guinness over the top, and it's supposed to separate the two.
The Harp is like a light color.
Yeah, it's a lager.
And when you pour the Guinness over the top, it just kind of floats on top of it. So you got the dark on top and the light underneath.
So it's layered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't get out much. Sorry, folks.
Okay.
Bear with me.
So we have a stout. We have a red ale. And we have a lager.
Which I'm curious on the red if it tastes like the Killian's red.
Yeah.
Because I like the Killian's red.
I know we're not going to be shooting this, and I think for what we have drank already and what we have to drink and to keep it coherent, I think we take a drink, talk about it, we take the other drink, and then we vote.
Sounds good.
Sound good? Sound good?
Now we're gonna take a drink of each one. Drink of this one.
Drink.
Rate it, and then
Yep.
go from
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So fair enough. I'll just making sure here.
Yep. Now don't drink it all.
Don't tend to because I've never had a stout.
Salud.
Salud.
No.
Oh,
All three at once. Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry. Pardon me, folks.
If you're not used to it, it's got a little bit of a bitter.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to it. I'm not used to stout beer. I'm used to drinking, like Bud Light, Natural Light, Miller Light,
Water.
Yeah, pretty much,
I'll
admit that.
I mean, there is a bit of bitter there, but it's not so bad that I would like, oh my God, I can't finish this. But
What does take that bitter out a little bit? If you take just a little bit of salt,
that's
tap it in there.
that's what I've heard.
Yep.
Okay.
I've done that on dark beers like at the Brewco and stuff where they have their own microbrews.
Right.
I had one time.
Okay.
It was so dark, it was like coffee, and even the foam was a little bit red, to where it almost looked like coffee, and it smelled like coffee.
So
Shit.
Yeah.
when I was in Australia
Pardon my language.
years ago,
Fucking Andy, quit cussing.
walked into a
All
bar.
right, damn it.
And a guy ordered a Guinness, and yeah, there we go. And they had it on tap. Bartender put the mug up underneath there, pulled the tap, and he didn't go at an angle. No, he just pulled the tap,
Let it have a full head.
Straight on.
walked away, made 4 mixed drinks, came back, looked at the mug, made another 2 more drinks,
Oh, shit.
and then turned off the tap. It was like fucking molasses.
Syrup.
Oh, it was like fucking bloop. I mean, it was just fucking
Oh, damn.
thick.
Well,
But, Australia was founded by convicts.
and New Zealand
Yeah.
was also, Australia and New Zealand
Convicts
were
and people that were in the poorhouse. And,
penal colonies.
Right.
Penis colonies. What?
Penal. I didn't say penis. I said penal.
Penile dysfunction? What?
How dare you twist my words around? That ain't right.
I like how our LEDs make my legs look green.
Yeah. And also, not only are we sampling beers for this alcohol review, but it is the first time where we've got the LEDs and the sign is lit up.
Yep.
So, without further ado,
We're getting high tech.
let's finish off this Guinness and we will rate them. Salud.
Do we want to rate each one, or do we want to just taste them all and say which we like best?
Okay, here's what we can do.
And then,
We
then
can
maybe give it a scale.
we can taste them all, say which one we like the best, and then rate the pub pack.
Okay.
Good?
Okay, fair enough.
I think the last time I had Guinness is when you made that beer cheese.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So the number one beer that I really want to taste, we're going to save it for last.
Okay.
Because the beer cheese dip, my recipe actually calls for a red ale.
Right.
And
Okay.
nobody really makes.
Killian's.
Would you
Yeah, but
listen
that's-
to that, folks?
That's getting
You know
harder to
that-
find.
Yeah, it is. Used to, as soon as March rolled around, anywhere around here, you could buy 6 packs of Killian's on sale.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Because of, it's St. Patrick's Day here.
Yeah.
Not quite. We're coming up on that as we
Closer.
record.
Today's what, the 2nd?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, all day long.
All right. We'll let Andy's got a little bit more head.
Damn him.
Yeah, let's make sure our phones are off, gentlemen. Or at least on silent, because nobody wants to chase a good
I ain't paying
Irish.
no damn fine.
Nobody wants to chase a good Irish beer with nasty tequila.
Do you have that behind the bar just in case?
Why, yes, I do.
I figured you did.
All right.
The reason I had my phone up here was for our new lights
Yes.
that I can adjust and change colors. And
Yeah.
Not these lights, the overhead lights. Now I look blue. Nope. Still shows up pretty good even with the lights off.
Yeah. All right, let's get it back green. Come on.
So on,
Maybe I should hit the right button. There we go.
so our next Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have red LEDs and red overhead lights for our Halloween special.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because got a little something special planned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Maybe a new piece of merchandise. Yes. All right, gentlemen. Let's go at it. Salud. That definitely, that's definitely, it's still got that little bit of a bitter, but it's definitely got that, that lager taste that we all know.
Right. More like a full body, without saying names, but popular
A non-light beer.
beers from St. Louis and that beer from Colorado and stuff. That's not the light beer, the full flavor.
Yes. The Yeah, because even the champagne of beers doesn't have a full body taste like this.
No. It's good. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was a little colder, but I put it in the fridge
Well.
as soon as we got home. But
Yeah.
Sorry.
You would think that
My bad.
his first time on the podcast.
yeah,
So let's finish him off, gentlemen. Salud.
I like that beer. That's good.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
But I do agree. It'd be a lot better if they were cold.
A little colder, yeah.
Now,
If we'd have had them in the fridge overnight, it'd have been better, or on ice. I didn't even think about that.
you know what I think these would be good for? Beer brats.
Oh my God.
Boiling them in Harp.
Uh-huh.
Oh, folks, just listen to that. That's beautiful.
Bad thing about it is we can't let this go to waste, so we're going to have to drink all three of these.
Oh no! Whatever will we do?
How will we survive this?
I don't know.
We'll suffer through it.
It's got a nice dark.
I was going to say, it looks like a red.
Yeah. And with the way I'm pouring these, you would think that I knew what I was doing.
Well, you've done this once or twice.
I am a licensed mixologist in the state of Arizona.
Well, you know.
There's that.
Who knew?
And then there's that.
Who knew?
Well, if you had listened to the podcast once in a while.
It's always got to get you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, and, oh man, only if there was, like, episodes dedicated to meeting your host. All right, gentlemen. Let's try the Smithwick Red Ale. Oh.
I like that.
There's no bitter to it.
No. Good.
Again, you know, if it was colder, but
Yeah.
fuck, that is.
I think the next time I'm firing up the grill, I may have to open one of these. Because it is state law in the state of Missouri that when you fire up your grill, you have to open a beer.
If not, it should be.
And to think there are so many people out there that are breaking the law.
Yeah. Breaking the law.
Breaking the law. Ow. Wow. No harsh aftertaste. I do feel the bubble. So at some point I'm gonna go
Oh, yeah. That's just good beer, though.
like that.
Like that.
Ooh, wow.
You get a different flavor?
Yeah.
All three of them?
No, the sweet potatoes from dinner.
Right.
All right, gentlemen. Without further ado, let's go ahead and finish this off.
All right.
Here we go. Salud.
Ooh. Now my biggest problem is where we're going to find cases of that.
I don't know. But I'll tell you what. In post-production, I'll put it across here because I can't put it down here anymore.
Right. Well, now
So
you
it'll
got,
go.
you got an empty space behind you.
Exactly. But as of this recording, the Irish Pub Pack is at Costco, and it's like $30 for 15 beers, which, oh man, that's a lot of money, but they're imports.
Right. There's plenty of beer out there that's $8, $10 a 6-pack.
Yeah. But
There's a dark Mexican beer that I really like, but I'm like, do I really want to spend $9 on a 6-pack?
right. So let's go around the horn. James, what is your favorite of the three?
The red. The red is definitely my favorite.
The Smithwick's pale ale or red ale.
Then if we're going to rank them, then it would be the Harps,
Okay.
and then the Guinness.
Okay.
I mean, I like them all, but the Reds is definitely the one I would go to.
Okay. Andy,
Yeah, red Harps and then
the Guinness.
yeah,
I mean, it's
same here.
the only difference for me is I would switch the Harp and the Guinness.
Oh, yeah?
I would go Guinness 2 and Harp 3. And it's not saying that the Harp is bad.
You just like to get us a little better.
It's because the Harp does, to me, it does taste like, a lager that you can get from St. Louis, or a lager you can get from Boulder, or a lager you can get from Milwaukee. The Guinness is a Guinness.
Yeah.
That's just, there's nothing to it.
The only thing, I remember the first time I drank a Guinness in a can. And you're talking about the hydrogen
Yeah.
cylinder in it.
Yep. The nitrogen.
No nitrogen. I took a big old drink of it, and that thing hit my tongue, and I'm like, what the fuck? Is there a thumb in my beer?
And it's,
Then I got done with it, and I'm like, fuck is this? And I tore it open. It was like,
yeah.
oh,
And
okay.
it's not just the cans, but it's the bottles too.
Sure. Yeah.
A bottle of Guinness has the nitrogen.
I think that's the first time I had one in a can or a bottle.
Yeah.
It was a can because you couldn't see it. The bottle, you can see it. But any Guinness I'd ever had before was on tap at a restaurant or something.
Right. So what would you rate the Irish Pub Pack?
I go at least a 7. I'm almost hedging towards an 8, but at least a good solid 7.
Okay. I mean, it's a good starting point for the very first beer review. Andrew?
I'm gonna go 7 too.
You're going to go with the 7. Okay.
This is the first time I've ever had a Guinness.
Right.
So
I'm going to go with an 8. Just because.
Like I say, I could go an 8, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to give it a hard 7. And
Yeah.
Yep.
It gave me 2 beers that I've never tried. And one beer that I could see, in complete honest, I could see me having this in my fridge at all times.
Oh, yeah.
But that's 22. There we go. Hey, I didn't fuck this one up. So there you go, folks. 22 out of 30. The Guinness Irish Pub Pack. You can pick it up right now at Costco. And again, it's like $30.
If you're just wanting to try some different beers and everything, it's worth a try for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if it's at Sam's Club. We didn't go into Sam's Club today.
No.
But there you go. There you go, folks. 22 out of 30. Pick some up the next time you're out. And you have just watched another episode of Stu Him Productions Presents
J&M, Solve the World.
Alcohol Review.
I have been James.
And I've been Matt. And on behalf of Andrew, you keep one fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter. And we will be seeing you.
Peace.